Hello there. In this tutorial I'm going to show about more settings of remote desktop connection. Now in the previous videos we do a lot about remote desktop, but you will find one option called options here, and you find a lot many things are available. Uh, Starting with journal, you find the either you want to create a remote computer. For example, either you give a computer name or IP address, username for login. You can save credentials by checking this, or you can save this connection too. You can see the saved current connection setting to RDP file or open a saved connection. So for example, I save this and give a name. And save. There we go. So this is preferred if you are using your own computer and not using the shared one. Otherwise, whenever people will use this, just double click uh, and just you find the don't ask me again. So double click on it, details are there, connect and give a password, and even you can save the credential by checking. So if you made that connection a lot all the time, then it's beneficial to save like that. Otherwise it's very risky if you are using a shared computer. Now display, you find the how many options are there at display configuration. For example, about size of the desktop. If you're using a full size desktop, currently I'm on virtual network, virtual PC. That's the reason size of this current computer is very small. Otherwise, if you have a bigger screen, then it will be allowed more and more like full screen. So currently 896 by 600 pixels available. So you can select according to whenever you create a remote desktop, it will be available on full screen. It's up to you. Colors is the same way, highest quality. For example, if you want high color 15-bit, high color 16-bit, so you can choose a display the connection bar when I use the full screen. So at full screen you find the bar is there. Whenever we create connection, you find the bar and it shows that IP address here and maximize, minimize and cross option, close option. So when if our computer or if our remote desktop get a full screen, then the bar available all the time uh, to avoid the confusion. So this is the thing. Color you can choose highest level, but make sure that your network is having a good speed, otherwise it will consume a lot local resources. Now configure remote settings, so you can set audio related thing. Record from this computer if you have a audio related thing. Also keyboard, apply keyboard combination only when using the full screen. So you can choose an option on the remote computer uh, on desktop computer, Alt plus tab. This is interesting. It's local devices and resources. This is very important. Clipboard, for example, we uncheck this clipboard, and then this clipboard actually allow us to copy paste operation. For example, we are copying something from our desktop computer, our remote desktop computer, to our local machine. So via clipboard is allowed. Otherwise, we can't make those things. We can't make those changes. We can't copy those things. So this is beneficial. Clipboard. Same with printers. For example, you try to access a printer of a remote machine. For example, a remote machine have a printer, wants to print. So this printer will allow you to make changes. Uh, Same way if printer is installed in our computer, and for example a remote user tries to access your computer and tries to give a print command, then printers this tab should be checked. Otherwise the remote computer will not able to give a print command to this computer. More, and you find these smart cards. You should check port. For example, if I check drives, here you have a lot many things. So for example, if I OK this and tries to connect with my computer, give a IP password, and tries to connect with my remote desktop, which is my server machine. So once you find that whenever you access server machine, the server's remote desktop, you find the drives of the remote machine only, not the local drive of this computer where you're making a desktop connection. So that time, if you wants to make such changes, if you wants to make connection, for example, goes to start computer, and you're finding that currently this client is also available, the C drive. This C drive is actually drive of my this local machine. This is C drive, and this C drive, A drive. I don't have a floppy drive or hard. If I have some CD DVD, then I can open this. And otherwise, is the server machine C drive is available, floppy disk is available, G drive is available. Normally we don't check that. For example, let me close this. So I have to back on SJC. Okay. So yeah, if we don't check these drives, then the local machine's drive won't be shown with the remote drive. You can also add plug and play devices. For example, if you have a hard disk connected, removable hard disk or removable USB drive, then you can choose those. Okay, now you have a programs option. For example, whenever our user tries to access computer or tries to log on, tries to start a logon session, a new fresh logon session, then we can allow a particular program. Remember, we already did a practical on the startup environment. This is same related to, this is very much same. So we have to allow the particular program to make and give a path, and it will always whenever our user tries to access remote desktop, it will get the same program all the time. Experience, performance level experience. For example, whenever we tries to access remote desktop, sometimes we found that we made changes and desktop background gets black. That's happened because of speed. You can see the low speed broadband. There's a lot many things available, and you can choose by default. For example, I have a modem 56 kb PS. Then these options are now getting unchecked because it consumes lot many data. If you have a broadband connection in your office or in group, then it consumes a data also, and more and more user if tries to access, then that remote desktop won't able to make a connection because of low internet speed. You can select this, for example, low speed broadband or satellite. If you have a satellite connection, 2 Mbps to 16 Mbps, high speed broadband 2 Mbps is upon to you, for example LAN, local area network. So if it's local area network, then your speed will be high. But if you're accessing via WAN network, your broadband, then you find that options are unchecked. You can check those and tries to get as like font smoothing. This is font smoothing, and when we made a connection, you find that font are not in good shape, but shaky bit. So this is what the experience is all about, to increase the access. Now, advanced server authentication, or for example, server will verify that you are connected to the internet remote computer. You always find that whenever it tries to establish a remote connection, it get the warning message. It gives the warning message. So warning message like, if server authentication fails, then warn me. Tell me that I'm not able to connect. If I say connect and don't warn me, so whenever if for example connect to the remote connection or start a new session, then it don't warn me. Or if fail to start a new session, then don't warn me. So it quietly connect your quietly connect your remote connection and won't warn you if you want to. If here do not connect, so will never authenticate. So just by default warn me. Now here I connect from anywhere. This is when you tries to make a connection from WAN network. Basically, remote desktop is usually used in LAN networks, but you can allow those even WAN networks. So make those changes, make the connection a bit secure, and you should have a good internet speed too to access the whole computer in WAN network. It's allowed, but normally remote desktop are fashioned in front of local connection, local air network only. So this is quite a, you can go to help also, select each and every tab, learn what those things are. But this is very basics of remote desktop connection. This is actually a learning process of remote desktop connection, and we cover up the points of remote desktop connection. Hope you learned something from it. Thanks for watching.